a sin. It has to violate God's law. So you can see how broad the coverage is of sin. What about what we call original sin? Many Catholics don't believe in original sin. I know because I've been asked this over and over again. Why is it my fault? I don't care what Eve did, Adam did, but why should it be my fault? I was just born so many thousand years after. How come it can be my sin? What's the answer to that? Yes, John.
What Adam and Eve lost through their action applies to their descendants across the board. A shorter term example might be Rod's grandfather makes $1 million and then loses it. Well, Rod really can't say, well, you know, not my fault that Grandpa lost $1 million. But it doesn't matter because it impacts on.
That's a good analogy. Did you hear that? Yeah. If one of your great ancestors squandered some properties which otherwise could have been yours, you had nothing to do with it, you were not even born yet, not even conceived yet, and yet you're affected by it. So many generations down under you.
Generational sin?
Generational sin, the sin of a whole generation. In the Bible, a generation is how many years?
40.
Yes, 40 years. It's a generation, 40 years. But why? Okay, so loss of original holiness. This results in a broken human nature. For whatever reason, it's easier to be bad than to be good. You agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
If you don't believe me, try to be so bad. It's so easy. But to be good, it's not easy. There seems to be, the closer you want to get with God, the more oppressions you're subjected to. Right? The more tests and troubles you go through. Because Jesus said that. Again, this word, concupiscence. By the way, all these are in the Catechism. That book. What's concupiscence? The key is, what's concupiscence? Yeah, John?
An inclination on the part of...
Inclination, that's the word. Inclination to sin. But why do we have this inclination to sin? Where is this coming from?
From Regency.
Huh?
From Regency.
Where? From New Jersey?
Original sin.
Oh. I thought you said from New Jersey. Inclination to sin is absolutely from original sin. this clarifying these points to you? It's coming from original sin. What about baptism? Does baptism erase this? It remains even after baptism. It does. What about mortal sin? Number one is just grave. 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 Grave means serious, fatal. Destroys what does this destroy? Simplifying this. Who of you has committed mortal sin? You don't have to answer me. But that's what mortal sin does. First of all, it has to involve grave matter. It has to involve grave matter. I said 10. Can I add more? It has to involve grave matter. Full knowledge. Deliberate consent. Deliberate consent. In other words, it has to be intentional on the sinner's part. That's the reason why in courts they're able to raise insanity. You notice that? Some people who are faced with serious legal cases, they're being accused of serious insanity. I didn't know what I was doing. I was crazy. So they say, is it deliberate when you're crazy? So there's no deliberate consent. There's no full knowledge either. It may be a grave, serious matter, but still, to them it's not mortal sin. Because it lacks the requirements of mortal sin. Okay? Of course, the other one is venial sin. What is venial sin? Wounds, but does not destroy. It's difficult to differentiate between mortal and venial sin. Can I erase the top part? I'll give you... I'll make this 17, okay? How's that?
Okay.
I'll make this 17.